for free, a non-runner. Riverside Boy, whose visor is the front runner, 4-1 chance with Charlie Swan. Mr. Boston at 92, who was placed in this race 2 or 3 years ago. Peter Niven rides. Dakins Boy at 6-1, Carl Llewellyn. The committee is an 8-1 chance. That's ridden by Richard Dunwoody, with Scribbler and Paul Carberry the 7-2 favourite at the moment. Nevada Gold doesn't take part. Arthur's Minstrel at 6-1 is ridden by Warren Marston, and Vicomte de Valmont 6-1, Chris Maud. The 20-1 outsider is Plenty Crack with Jamie Osborne. Lucky Lane, who's blinkered, Norman Williamson rides at 14-1. Last of the Vikings, 33-1, Dean Gallagher. And the Old Boy Moonish at 33-1, ridden by Robert Bellamy. 3 of Moonish's 7 wins have been here at Uttoxeter, but that was when he was younger.
Favourites now, Scribbler and Riverside Boy, both on 4-1. At 9-2, Mr. Boston. It's 6-1, Arthur's Minstrel. A little weak, Dakins Boy out from 6-1 to 7s. Vicomte de Valmont jumps out from 6s to 8s. Also on 8-1, the committee. It's 12-1, Lucky Lane, and then on 33-1, the outsiders. Plenty Crack, Last of the Vikings, and Moweenish.
Under orders, and they're away. And last, Lucky Lane on the outside is one of the first to lead. Lucky Lane then in this, the Tetley Bitter Midlands Dash. Lucky Lane joined on the inside by Plenty Crack, and the place certainly does look fast enough as they head towards the first. Plenty Crack, and on the inside Moweenish now, and then Lucky Lane as they level up towards the first of the 24 fences. Moweenish and Plenty Crack 1 and 2. Then Riverside Boy normally front runs, hasn't got there yet. And then Lucky Lane on the outside can go down towards the first. Plenty Crack, Riverside Boy, Moweenish 1, 2 and 3. And then comes the committee in 4. Last of the Vikings is the back marker, and Vicomte de Valmont is last but 1 as they race away to the water jump. And it's Moweenish on the inside of Plenty Crack. They're 1 and 2. Moweenish and Plenty Crack. 2 in 3rd place, Riverside Boy. Then we have the committee in front of Arthur's Minstrel and Lucky Lane out wide, and then comes Dakins Boy, and wide for Dakins Boy is Scribbler, somewhere down the pack in those white colours, top of the picture. Last of the Vikings is one of the back markers, and Vicomte de Valmont last of all as they take the next. It's uphill now, levelling out on top of the rise to take them towards fence number 4. And it's Moweenish leading from Riverside Boy in second. Moweenish, Riverside Boy 1 and 2. And out wide, Plenty Crack in third, followed through by Arthur's Minstrel. Then the committee hasn't won this decade, the committee. In blue jacket. At the rear of the field, Last of the Vikings was awkward. The committee's colours in some of the papers I looked this morning had black jacket for the committee, is now racing in blue with a yellow stripe. Hasn't been announced as a colour change on the track because those colours are the ones that are declared on the card. So they go down the hill then and towards the home run for the first time and towards fence number 5. Riverside Boy now has got to the front. Riverside Boy and Moweenish with Lucky Lane on the outside as they level up towards fence number 5. Coming to it. And it's Moweenish, Lucky Lane, oops, a daisy, Dakins Boy in the yellow colours, a slight mistake there, gets away with it, come down towards fence number 6. Moweenish and Lucky Lane taken to the inside by Norman Williamson, and these shade Riverside Boy as they come to the open ditch. And these 3 virtually in line. Riverside Boy, Lucky Lane and Moweenish 1, 2 and 3. Scribbler on the left in the white and black shares 4 with Plenty Crack. The committee the inside. And then the Vicomte de Valmont is the back marker now with Last of the Vikings. Dakins Boy in the yellow, nearer last and first. Arthur's Minstrel a little bit down the pack, and they come down towards what will be the last after 2 complete circuits. This is the 8th on this occasion, and it's Riverside Boy and Lucky Lane and Moweenish 1, 2 and 3. Then we have Arthur's Minstrel settled in 4 now. The committee is in 5, followed through by Scribbler. And then Plenty Crack, a length behind Plenty Crack is Dakins Boy. And the Last of the Vikings is 3 lengths clear of Vicomte de Valmont, who's being pushed along by Chris Maud out the back. Moweenish leading as they head out into the country for the second time. Moweenish at the head of affairs. Moweenish. And on the inside, Riverside Boy with Lucky Lane in third. then the committee in 4, followed by Arthur's Minstrel in 5, then Plenty Crack in 6, Scribbler on the outside, and then Dakin's Boy. The only two that are a little bit detached are Last of the Vikings and Vicomte de Valmont, as they take the first in the back straight. Quite a short run before they take fence number 10. 24 in all to jump, and it's Weenish and Riverside Boy 1 and 2. Then we have Lucky Lane in 3rd, with Arthur's Minstrel on the outside. The committee got a little bit low at that one. Scribbler follows him out wide, and then Dakin's Boy, and they set off at the backstretch again and towards fence number 11. As they come to it, there's not that much to choose between all of them in this, the Tetley Bitter Midlands Grand National, with the exception, that is, of Vicomte de Valmont, Last of the Vikings, who are not in the picture and a little bit detached. Go towards the last on the back straight for the second time, fence number 12. And it's Weenish and Riverside Boy. And this is Lucky Lane on the outside in 3rd. Not much to choose between them. Then Arthur's Minstrel in 4, followed by Plenty Crack the inside of Scribbler out wide, and then the committee and Dakin's Boy. And then about 8 lengths back to Last of the Vikings, and 10 back to Vicomte de Valmont as they descend out of the back stretch, with Riverside Boy, the 7-2 favourite, in about 3rd or 4th place. Scribbler at 9-2. Mr. Boston has been withdrawn. Was a 9-2 chance, so a 15p deduction in the pound. Dakin's Boy at 7-1. It's 8's bar, levelling up towards fence number 13 there. Unlucky for some. At it, Weenish still just has the edge. Weenish leading from Lucky Lane the inside, and then Arthur's Minstrel out wide with the red sleeve jacket on the left of the picture. Riverside Boy in the light blue, white with the black sash is Scribbler. Light blue colours the inside of that is the committee, and the yellow is Dakin's Boy. Then we have Plenty Crack, Last of the Vikings, and Vicomte de Valmont with about under a mile and a half to go, getting a reminder. Come down towards fence number 15. Weenish leading. Weenish, Riverside Boy, and on the inside Lucky Lane, and Lucky Lane led there. So come down towards fence number 16. This will be the last next time round. Lucky Lane then on the right in the orange, and the red cap, the old boy Weenish, who's running well. Riverside Boy in between them. Out wide is Arthur's Minstrel, the red sleeve jacket, and he's going well. We've got about a mile and a quarter to go. And Lucky Lane stays forever. Will he stay in front?
Well, he's got still a stone out the way, so there's a long way to go in this. Notably, travelling really well, just in behind the leaders is Scribbler, John. Paul Carberry's been sitting there with a lot of horse under him.
Yeah, he's finding his pace well within his grasp. He's the only one who looks to be really cruising. Made 1 or 2 slight mistakes, but he's going well enough that he can afford to lose a little bit of ground, get the horse organised. But long circuit left to run.
Riverside Boy beginning to be urged along by Charlie Swan. Charlie's going to have to work to earn his commission here, I suspect. It may not be one of his going days.
Riverside Boy could never dominate, hasn't done, and he doesn't enjoy being headed at all. And it's still Lucky Lane who has the edge. 7 from home. It's Lucky Lane and Weenish running a big race, and then Arthur's Minstrel and Scribbler a little bit awkward there. Dakin's Boy gets 1 or 2 reminders, then the committee, and then Riverside Boy. Plenty Crack has given up. He's pulling up. Head towards the 6 from home, and it's Lucky Lane on the inside of Arthur's Minstrel and Weenish. Lucky Lane, Arthur's Minstrel and Weenish. Lucky Lane a little bit low there. Riverside Boy has been pulled up. Vicomte de Valmont has been pulled up. Plenty Crack has been pulled up. So they're starting to find this very tough going indeed as they come to the top of the hill. 30 miles an hour, over 4 miles, and Lucky Lane the inside of Arthur's Minstrel with a red sleeve jacket. The red and green on the outside is Weenish. Then the Irish Raider Scribbler still going well, bobbing up and down. 5 from home this. Scribbler in 3rd place now, coming through on the inside of Weenish as they go out of the back stretch, and it's still Lucky Lane who has the edge by a length or so. Lucky Lane leading. Lucky Lane by a length as they continue the descent out of the back straight to Arthur's Minstrel, who's hunting up nicely. Scribbler in 3rd, and then Weenish looks to the old boy, seems to have done enough. Dakin's Boy can find no more in this ground, which is very searching. It's finding them all out, but it's Lucky Lane, Norman Williamson in the orange colours, the man of the week. Can he land the Tetley Bitter Midlands Grand National? 4 to jump on the leader, Lucky Lane. Arthur's Minstrel in 2nd place. The Irish runner Scribbler in 3rd, going into unknown territory as he comes comes down the home run, and it's Lucky Lane. Here comes Arthur's Minstrel on the outside, come down towards the third from home. Scribbler out wide. It's putting a challenge to 3 out. Lucky Lane to Arthur's Minstrel, and Scribbler looks a tired horse now. Back in third place, Dakins Boys 4, and Weenish very tired in 5. The committee is continuing in his own time, but Lucky Lane and Norman Williamson clear by 3 lengths. This is the second last, and it's Lucky Lane coming to it. He's made virtually all in this race, and it's 5 clear of Arthur's Minstrel and Warren Marston getting reminders. Back in third is Scribbler. A 12-to-1 chance. Lucky Lane comes down towards the final fence in the Tetley Bitter Midlands National. This one fence to jump, and he takes it safely. Arthur's Minstrel, the tired horse, in second place. What a brave performance this by Lucky Lane, who's out in front. He's getting very tired. Arthur's Minstrel is trying to rally, but Lucky Lane is going to take it up towards the line. Lucky Lane, Norman Williamson, yet another big winner. Arthur's Minstrel second, back in third with Scribbler, and the only other 2 are going to complete are Dakins Boy and Weenish, who gets round in his own time. And so the result then of this Tetley sponsored Midlands Grand National, a 12-to-1 chance for Lucky Lane, the progressive horse trained by Philip Hobbs, ridden by very much the man of the week, Alderbrook and Master Oates, and now Lucky Lane at 12-to-1. For Norman Williamson, his 93rd winner of the season, and a brave performance by Lucky Lane, who forced the pace virtually throughout. They've done it his way. Norman was storming home up the run-in. Arthur's Minstrel under Warren Marston can find no more. He was travelling well for a long way. An 8-year-old Arthur's Minstrel comes home second in this race, and the third is Scribbler, the Irish horse. Couldn't land it, but certainly Lucky Lane has another big race win for Norman Williamson.
Full result: first number 11 Lucky Lane at 12-to-1, second number 8 Arthur's Minstrel at 8-to-1, third number 6 Scribbler at 9-to-2. The win tote paid £9.80, places £2, £2.40 and £1.60. Dual forecast £50 and 90 pence. The CSF 66 and 3pence, and the tri-cast £257 and 87. Non-runners numbers 1, 3 and 7. Riverside Boy, the 7-to-2 favourite, and remember there's a 15 pence deduction in the pound on all bets.